With us today is Dr. Jai Madaan, lovingly called the Lady of Fortune.
What is the point of astrology?
Astrology is not fatalistic science. It is an indicative science. Astrological predictions always have room for changes.
Jyotish means light of God. So the job of light is to guide you, not to predict for you. Did anyone predict it for you?
Well, many people keep predicting. We went to that psychic fair in Hawaii. Wherever I go, people just, the energy changes and shifts.
That is true. So what is your opinion on Vastu?
Vastu is also part of the Vedic literature. See, there are 4 Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sam and Atharva. On top, there is Ishwara. When you have the king with you, then all others will just readjust themselves.
So why do people cheat?
When they are cheating, they really love you. They are lying because they are afraid to lose your love for them.
पूरी धरा भी अगर साथ दे तो कुछ और बात है, तू अगर जरा भी साथ दे तो कुछ और बात है. यूं तो चलने को एक पाँव से भी चलते हैं लोग, मगर दूसरा भी साथ दे तो कुछ और बात है. This is what the divinity is all about. Hare Krishna and warm welcome to all of you sitting here. I'm feeling very happy and very blessed that I'm able to ask certain things on behalf of all of us. And to begin with, in today's time we all talk about manifestation. And here when we see from 1981 to 2025, this is what manifestation is all about. So my question to you is that when you started your journey to create Art of Living in 1981, did you ever imagine it to be like this? And how did you overcome the obstacles? I'm sure you had a lot of them in your way. What was your mindset and how smoothly you ran it through?
Everything is already designed. You are talking about astrology. There is already a blueprint.
True.
So when the blueprint is there, you simply have to follow the blueprint.
But when
people in the ground or onlooker may not know, but the architect knows what is going to be where. So you just let everything unfold.
But as you are blessed and people who are on the path and they face, all of them, all of us, face a lot of obstacles. When we go through that and we know that we want to do that, but there's so many obstacles, how do you train your mind to be on the path and be on it without getting troubled much?
Well, when Gangaji flows, there are rapids here and there. It's the rapids that give more beauty to Ganges. When it is very quiet, of course people love being in a quiet place also. You can sail through. But rapids have got its own fun, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful. So in life like that, there are many rapid moments and there are incidences that happen. And in all those situations, circumstances, you simply have to keep moving.
This is beautiful. So all of us should always remember that when there are obstacles, we'll call it rapids. And that's the fun. It's the swings and the rides we receive from the architect, and we have to go through that.
Yes,
this is lovely. So, as you know, I'm an astrologer, and I see beautifully astrology's eye of wisdom. So, my understanding for you is that a lot of people ask me, and I have a different opinion on it, and I want your opinion, that people say, as you said, if we all have a blueprint, what is the point of astrology? Then where is the free will? So what is your opinion on it?
When you have a GPS in your car, it gives you a map. Suppose you miss a road, you miss an exit. What does it do, GPS? It recalculates and gives you some alternative route to go on.
And doesn't shout at you and say, what have you done?
And in the GPS, it shows a traffic jam in some place. That is the situation now. But 2 hours later, if you see, there won't be traffic jam in the same place where it had traffic jam. astrology is not fatalistic science. It is an indicative science. That is why in astrology also there is pariharas. What is the point if it is fatalistic? Then no parihara will work.
Correct.
The pariharas are there, means remedies are there, are suggested by the same astrology. That is, make you understand the macrocosm and microcosm, how they are all united. Planet so far out there, and Mars is connected to your liver and is connected to chana dal, the blood. How come this deep science has been ignored for so long? We say astrological predictions always have room for changes, and the changes is through parihara, and parihara is all adhyatmic. Even not just feeding some chana dal to some cow will help. What you need is to go deep in meditation and prayer, because prayer has so much power, intention has so much power that people usually don't understand. And the intention can get power only when the mind is streamlined, when mind is calm. In India there is a tradition to take the blessings from the eldest people, eldest of the family, for anything,
Correct.
right? You have a new house, you have Grah Pravesh, you have wedding, you have Namkaran. What do? You go to the highest person in the
Touch
family,
their feet.
take their blessings. Now, why that is so? Why not start from young people? Because the science behind that is, as you grow older, your desires are less and you are more in a state of contentment. And more contentment is there, then more power your mind has to bless others. So you're supposed to be very contented when you become elderly. That means I want nothing.
This is beautiful. I would like to also, this is what I tell everyone, that Jyotish means light of God. Jyoti and Ish means God. So the job of light is to guide you, not to predict for you. So the beautiful science was designed to create guidance for you. And with prediction, what is your opinion on that? Should we?
Yeah. See, Jyotish also has a meaning. Jyoti ko pehchanna Jyotish hai. One light, understanding another light, is the science of astrology. So, as I said, prediction is just a roadmap. It is not fatalistic.
So did anyone predict it for you?
Well, many people keep predicting. Yes.
One prediction that you remember? Everyone would like to know, yes?
Yeah, so many people predicted for my parents.
And for you?
Yeah, same.
Like what?
There'll be a lot of. There was this psychic fair in Hawaii.
Okay.
So I heard about it. It's the biggest psychic fair in Hawaii. I was traveling there that time in Hawaii to give some talks
And
and
how
discourse.
old were you then?
This must be some 30 years back.
Okay.
We had just started Art of Living, 10 years after I started Art of Living, 10, 15 years. So, Hawaii, I was giving a talk, and then we saw this board, and I said, we had some free time. I said, why not we go there? So, I changed my attire. I put a turban on, and I put a pajama and put a shirt. I disguised myself as someone.
Ordinary.
Someone, and then myself and my a few people with me, 5, 6 of us in a car. We had a lot of fun. Usually, wherever we go, there is a lot of laughter and people have a lot of fun. Make some mischiefs also. So we went to that psychic fair, and so one man there were many, there were many fakes also. We had quite a big laugh about all that. There is one elderly Chinese gentleman of Chinese origin who lives in Hawaii. And that guy said, wherever you put your foot on, the land becomes very happy. People all become very happy. And there is music that surrounds you all that time. He said that I see a ray of light from your feet getting into the whole globe. And then he said, I see two swans and a sun. That's our symbol, art of living symbol.
Was it created then, the symbol?
That time, yes, it was in India, that was the symbol. In America, we had a different symbol. We had the symbol of sun and the eagle. That was we had in the America.
And he could see the symbol of India.
Yeah. Of course, later on we wanted to make one symbol around the world, so we changed it to sun and swan. That also Hansa and Soham, that connects. So, that guy could see this. He said the whole planet becomes happy. Every country, they become very happy. And that's true. Wherever I go, people just, the energy changes and shifts.
That is true.
That was a psychic person who had.
As you are a believer of astrology, what is your opinion on Vastu?
See, believing is different from knowing.
Okay.
You only believe what you don't know. Belief itself contains doubt as a part of it.
Or reassurance.
Reassurance again means that there is an element of doubt.
True.
So when you know, knowing is very different. When you know it, that's it. Till what you know breaks down, then confusion comes. You have a knowledge, and that knowledge becomes obsolete when you get one more level of knowledge. Like, the whole world kept believing about Big Bang theory. I said this is obsolete. I've been telling this for 45 years. I said Big Bang is all linear thinking. We have this linear thing, something begins and ends somewhere, this sort of thing. Spherical thinking is what the reality is. When people were thinking about when the universe began, this is Occidental thinking. You always think about a beginning and an end. But here in the Orient, we have said two words very important, Anadi and Anant. Beginningless and endless. So this universe is such. So the Big Bang theory became obsolete now. Just a month ago, scientists declared whatever we knew about cosmology is all obsolete now, is all completely gone. Yet pindet tad brahmanda, whatever is in the universe is in the body too. This is our ancient Vedic tradition. In the Vedic tradition, one of the 6 limbs of Vedas, sub-limbs, not the main limbs, but sub-limbs of 6 limbs of Vedas are Jyotish. Jyotish is part of it. So in Jyotish there is remedy, and remedy is connected to yoga, mantra, meditation, everything.
Yantra.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion on Vastu? Now we see so much of flooding of Vastu on social media, and people place things in their home in northeast, southwest.
Like Ayurveda, Vastu is also part of the Vedic literature. This is called Stapatya Veda. See, there are 4 Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sam and Athar. They have Upavedas, subordinate Vedas. What are they? Dhanur Veda, archery, martial arts. This has gone to Far East, Japan, China. They have mastered it and maintained it. Though we had in this country, we have sort of ignored it. So because we started moving more towards non-violence, and that time we, sort of pushed aside Dhanur Veda, martial arts. It was any part of the Upaveda. Ayurveda, Dhanur Veda, Gandharva Veda, music. Music is also part of that, one of the sub-Veda, and Stapatya Veda. Stapatya Veda is the architecture. And what are the impact of that architecture and the energy field, all that. So here again, you should not go too much into anything. You can't get all perfect Vastu anytime. And here also again there are remedies, but when you do their pujas or prarthanas and meditation, all those Vastu doshas go away.
So true.
And on top of both Jyotish, all the Navagrahas and Vastu Purusha, there is Ishwara,
So
Shiva.
true.
So, when you have the king with you, when you have the head with you, then all others will just readjust themselves.
Yes, and help you. I agree to that. I completely agree that there's a beautiful lines I've heard in one of your bhajans only. Somebody was singing for you and they said these beautiful lines, पूरी धरा भी अगर साथ दे तो कुछ और बात है, तू अगर जरा भी साथ दे तो कुछ और बात है. यूं तो चलने को एक पाँव से भी चलते हैं लोग, मगर दूसरा भी साथ दे तो कुछ और बात है.
और बात ही कुछ
This is what the divinity is all about. One thing
यहाँ
especially.
कन्नड़ में
जी.
एक गाना है, कहते हैं कि सब ग्रहों का बल तुम ही को वासुदेव.
हाँ, खूबसूरत.
कहते हैं सरसी जाक्षास सकल ग्रह बल नीने सरसी जाक्ष. तो बोलते जब तुम मेरे साथ हो तो सारे ग्रह हम साथ ही आएंगे, सब ग्रह के बल तुम्हारे पास. तो वो आत्म चेतना में है. हम क्या करते हैं, भगवान को बाहर ही देखते रहते हैं. वी कीप लुकिंग एट गॉड आउटसाइड. इसलिए देखिए हमारे शास्त्र में इतना अच्छा एक तरीका बना है. ज़रूरत है, यू फील द प्रेजेंस, यू कीप ए स्टैचू, यू कीप ए मूर्ति, यू डू पूजा, बट देन you close your eyes and you have to go deep within. When you go within, you find that light, that divinity is not outside, it is inside also, not just outside. So, भीतर बाहर सब जगह. वो कहते हैं दर दीवार दर्पण भयो, जित देखो जित तोई, जहाँ देखते हो तू ही नजर आता है. ये अध्यात्म की आदि दैव से अध्यात्म के ओर चलना मीन्स मूविंग टूवर्ड्स योर इनर जर्नी टूवर्ड्स द ट्रूथ is going to the subtle from the gross. So the energy that we say that is there from the grahas, from the time, everything, they all have impact only till intellect. Body, mind and intellect. That's all their impact. They can't impact your soul, your spirit. To your spirit, your soul has much more energy to impact everything else.
So beautiful. So while I was coming, I got a very repeated questions where everybody wanted me, my people wanted to hear it from you. So these days, the relationship is a big issue, that's what they believe. And when people are dating each other, though, the psychic got wrong in your marriage and your children's prediction, but you know so much about relationships. I love listening to that. So why do people cheat each other? And when you know your partner is cheating on you, how do you handle that?
You know, when they are cheating, they really love you.
Really? And you accept it?
Yes. Okay. You know why? Because if there is a competition between love and truth, it's a love that wins. Truth doesn't over the truth. Because why they are lying? Because they are afraid to lose your love for them. Why they are doing what they should not be doing, cheating? This is because the temptation of the senses. Their heart and mind is committed, but their senses are drawing them in an opposite direction. Because they were never taught how to rein in and wait to find the joy that has not been given to them. That's why when you go deep within, you find that you are the source of joy. वो कहते हैं ना, जब कुत्ता हड्डी चबाता है उसमें रस आता है उसको, क्योंकि उसको खुद का दांत खून से उसको रस आने लगता है. हड्डी में तो रस नहीं है. ये बात उनको समझ में नहीं आती, तो इसलिए वो चीट करते हैं. अंदर गिल्ट खाता है उनको. जब चीट करके किसी के साथ ये अपना प्लेजर अनुभव करते, उसमें उनको सुख भी नहीं मिलता. सपोज इफ दे आर having greater pleasure somewhere outside than the committed relationship, they would say bye to them. They don't do it because they find this is the right path. So intellect says this is the right thing, what they're doing, but their mind and their senses are pulling them towards some attraction. That is where you need education. Spiritual education will help people to rein in their tendency. One is cheating, another is anger. There are two things which brings sin in the life of a person. Bhagavan Krishna said in Gita, Kama esha krodha esha rajoguna samudbhava. See, it's the lust and it is the anger. This comes out of rajogun. So when you have when you have no control over your rajogun, you have not done nothing to take care of your physical health, whether it's sattvic or tamasic and rajasic, and you keep eating all rajasic food, very hot food, and such companies you sit, then your anger takes over you, or lust takes over you. All that is the part of sattvic life, like commitment, love, compassion, consideration, everything goes for a toss. So that's why proper food, proper company, all this matters. See, however somebody, your son or your daughter or your husband, your wife, if they get into a bad company and their vrittis impact them. And that is one of the reasons why people stray away from their dharma, their righteousness. And so they start cheating, they do all that stuff.
I'm sure they'll get their answers. I was at the Divine Store and I saw there were beautiful bracelets of crystals and Rudraksha. What is your opinion on that? Should people wear it?
I don't give too much importance for these things. External things are okay. Everything has got its impact, its effect, but not give too much importance, overdue importance to. They all have their impacts. It's nice you keep some crystals at home. It's nice. Usually shivlings, patikling, it's been their tradition. Rudraksha is part of our culture. And, we keep Rudraksha at home. But, only with the Rudraksha I will get energy. Then you are ignoring the Atma's energy or the mantra's energy, mantra's power. Yes, for a beginner, this is all okay. Good.
So I was very young and I attended one of the Sudarshan Kriya when I was very, very young. And I wanted to share this, that I had beautiful experiences, and the teacher who was teaching, I was in my 20s, early 20s, said that if you do it for 90 days, it'll change your life. And I've been a seeker, and I think I'm always going to be a seeker. And I said, if he has said for 90 days, maybe let me double it up. Let me do it for 180 days. And I'm always willing to change. And what profound experiences I had. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. Thank you for bringing it, for everyone. And I will pray that every one of us keep having those profound experiences and a beautiful connection with Lord. Thank you so much
Beautiful.
for everything, for being you.
Beautiful.